17 days of traveling from Lithuania, and I've finally reached my destination. I'll be staying here to work with this family, building with cob for however many weeks. I don't even know. Tomorrow we start. We just got here earlier today.
Exchange for a place to sleep, eat, and learn to build with natural materials, I volunteered with Joan and Sarah on their property in the depopulated part of Castile and Leon, Spain. They purchased ruins and they've been rebuilding it little by little. The first week we took apart the roof that's no longer visible here, and we took apart the old wall that you can see here.
This is Charandel. I can't believe that you can find yourself in these sorts of places and stay here and work instead of paying and learn at the same time. It's crazy. This place is a wonderland for crazy sights, and rosemary and juniper everywhere. So I'm thinking I need to collect seeds, and I'm packing up on both juniper seeds and rosemary seeds. And I'm going to look for a cave I thought I saw over there. I feel like a little kid. I'm thinking, how many people would pay for a vacation, or even get paid for a vacation, or just not be broke after a vacation if you came to a place like this to pick and harvest rosemary? Being out here makes me realize how much unused resource there is here. Not in a way to exploit it, but if there's so much abundance going around. I mean, come on, harvesting spices while having a view like this is, it's a pretty sweet job if you make it your job. I got lost a bit, but I found my way to the cave. It's a bee hive area. And here might have been somebody's house at one time. Damn, it's already Tuesday. I came for a walk and I just discovered a fruit I've never seen before. It's got little spikes and it tastes like an orange thing. Probably shouldn't eat before without knowing what it is, but I tried it. And holy cow, it's beautiful and tasty. I went for a walk on a different route, much further than Joan, my host, told me. Well, I was looking for a water source, but I found this instead. But it's time I go back. Day 3. We started working today an hour earlier, and I'm going a different route today. Yesterday I climbed up that mountain across, and today I found ruins across the river on the other way. My host told me there's a water source somewhere around here, though I don't know where. I'm going to explore these ruins anyways. Roof tiles. They had a pretty nice view, but not much sun in the winter. Walking between these two buildings makes me wonder if these people were goat people, if they climbed up and down these heights every day. Though it's crazy how even in the rock, this one rosemary is flourishing. It's got tasty things. Need it. I still don't see the water source anywhere. Alright, I'm going down before I fuck my ankle up. I returned back to the road and went further up. And these must be the ruins he was talking about. Climb up the hill. There is the source. I found it. His diets is that beautiful. Look at that plant starting to conquer this side of this mountain. Here I am collecting rosemary and these seeds. This is a very good smelling herb. I think it's Satureja. I'm going further up. I'm looking for more of those Madroños, those red colored berries. Then I'll have to figure out how to get down from here. We'll worry about that later. Can't help but stock up on rosemary while I'm here. Opa. Because I don't know when I'll have this opportunity again. And the other reason why I went this way today is to find these Madroño berries. They seem to grow at higher altitudes in shaded places, and the berries are sweet. Here's a good example of how the earth just changes colors. It's from goldish yellow to teal to maroon to the default red, and it's different types of clay. Saturday. It's been a full week. I'm enjoying this area. Climbed up the hill. Down there you can see the car, and behind those trees is the house where I'm working at. Every day I go for a hike, I get stoned, and I enjoy myself. After, I'm gonna go explore the top of this hill. Climbing this hill for the past half hour since the last update. Here's the view. Here I found myself a cave to sleep in if I get stuck here. In all cases, this is the updated view. Oh, I'm considering whether to try to climb this big rock behind me or to put it off another day, because I have maybe less than an hour of sun. I found a shoe atop here. I'm right up against the wall. I think it's a bad idea to try to scale it at this time with lowering sun, and I am going to save this shoe and enjoy this view. ¿Qué te parece? Aquí antes pondrán la Virgen la ponen ahí, la harán la misa ahí. Voy a esperar. Tantas, estas todas gordas. Sí,
mira, se apagó esta.
Ya está.
Mira, así como hay, es esa que bonita que está. Y este no, y este también está. Y este, mira que rea está aquí.
Necesito mi saco de dormir.
Ya te recogeremos mañana.
The second week, we cleared away much of the rubble, and we started rebuilding the wall. Though the wall would be built with cob, we had to build a waterproof foundation, which we did so using large stones and lime.
Here's the house where I'm working at, volunteering with Juan and Sara. Here there was a roof similar to this shingle roof, but in poor quality, which we took apart the first day. And then there was a wall like this, going from there where the bricks are over to this side, all the way up top there. We disassembled all of that, and here are a third of the rocks. We used some of them up to rebuild the wall. Here's what I worked on yesterday, adding calcium and rebuilding parts of the wall, and then we're going to build some more up, and then from here on up it's going to be built with cob. Otherwise, this is the kitchen. My room is up there. It's the neighbor's area. Down here, there's a tiny river that was diverted from the big river over there. Over there's their garden. And there's the end. Here's from the roof from the first day. This is the neighbor's, another neighbor's territory. And here's a little pathway down. Little river. And look at all this pomegranate. You can just grab it. Oh, what's this other one? You can just eat it. It's sour. This is as good a view as you can get of Casas de Charandel as anywhere. Down there is my host working. Down there is the neighbor's greenhouses. And up there is the road that leads out towards Enguidanos. And then back there is where I've been going these past few days.
The third week, we got to finally building with cob. They showed me their process for mixing cob by filling a water tank, making layers consisting of 6 buckets of sand, 4 buckets of clay, and 2 buckets of straw, and adding some water, and repeating that like a lasagna until the tank is full, and then mixing it, which is hard work. From there, we stacked it onto the walls, building as much as 30 centimeters of height per day. However, we quickly found out it was too cold during the nights and it wasn't drying, which slowed down progress.
I climbed up to the flag. I had to go all the way around this area. I found a safer route than before. Here's the view. Can't see Enguidanos from here, but you can see a lot.
Unfortunately, because of the cold and rainy weather, the 4th week we made no progress on the wall, instead passing time doing random chores around the place. Had that not been the case, I would have stayed longer, but it was time to continue my journey elsewhere.